Hello, CI scholars. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. Children, in our previous video, we had started chapter number 3 of workbook and we had completed 2 worksheets, and today we will discuss other worksheets. So let's start. Children, we have already learned about nouns. What are nouns? Nouns are also classified as common noun, proper noun, collective noun, and in our previous video we discussed what are abstract nouns. Now today we are going to know about countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Let's see what are countable nouns. Yes, by hearing the name you will easily get to know what are countable nouns. Countable nouns are those nouns which can be counted using numbers. They may have singular or plural forms. We use a or an before singular countable nouns. Common nouns are usually countable. For example, pen, pens, city, cities, room, rooms, 2 butterflies. Children, the nouns which are used as singular or plural which we can count, they are known as countable nouns, and countable nouns are usually common nouns. Let's see few other examples. My mother asked me to open all the windows. Children, window. Can we count window? Yes, we can count window. Window, windows, and it is a common noun also. So window is a countable noun. Jia sang a song yesterday. Children, in this sentence, Jia is a proper noun and Jia sang a song. A song means one song, and song is a common noun. And before this common noun, I have used a song. We can count song. Yes? Song, song. So, in this sentence, song is a countable noun. I ordered 3 burgers for my friends. Children, in this sentence, common noun is burger, and we can make plural form of burger. Yes, burger, burgers. And before this common noun, I have written a digit, a number, 3. So, we can use number before countable noun. So, burgers is a countable noun. Okay, children, now let's see what are uncountable nouns. These are the nouns which cannot be counted using numbers. They are always in singular form. We cannot use a or an before singular uncountable nouns. Abstract nouns and material nouns are usually uncountable. For example, food, salt, sand, leather, paint, honey, milk. Children, all these nouns are uncountable. We can't make it in plural form. Have you ever heard any plural form of these nouns? Food, foods, salt, salts. No, it's wrong. Let's see few other examples. I need a bag of rice. Children, rice, wheat, cereals, all these are uncountable nouns. We can't count rice. So, if I want to give a proper measure of these uncountable nouns, before that I have used words or phrases like a bag of. Then only we can give a proper quantity of these uncountable nouns. Give me a glass of water, please. Children, water is also an uncountable noun. We can't count water. And if I want to give a quantity So I have used words or phrases like a glass of. I can also say that give me 2 glasses of water. Mathematics is my favorite subject. Children, here the noun is mathematics. We can't count any subject. So it is an uncountable noun. So if there is any name, any food item names, any liquids, or any name of a subject or any name of a sport, we can't count them. So we have used the words or phrases before that uncountable noun and abstract nouns. Abstract nouns like beauty, knowledge, information, all these abstract nouns are also an uncountable noun. Children, here I have listed out few words which are countable and uncountable nouns. Let's see which words are countable nouns. Children. Can we make singular form of children? Yes. Child, children. Family, families. House, houses. Animal, animals. So we can make these words as singular and plural. So these words are countable nouns. Let's see which words are uncountable nouns. Bread. Children, can we count bread? Bread, breads? No, it's wrong. And we can't write a digit before this uncountable noun. We can't say 3 breads, 4 breads. No, it's wrong. So, to give a quantity for these uncountable nouns, we use words or phrases like a packet of, 2 packets of, a slice of, 2 slices of bread. And if you want to buy a bread, how would you ask to the shopkeeper? You will ask, please give me a packet of bread. Please give me 2 packets of bread. And if you are at your place, if you are at your home, and if you want to ask to your mom for bread, how would you ask, children? Mama, please give me 2 slices of bread. Mama, please give me 3 slices of bread. So we can't use direct number. We have to use words or phrases like a packet of, 2 slices of. Butter, yes, we can't count butter. So butter is also an uncountable noun. Beauty, beauty is an abstract noun. We can't count. Furniture. Children, please pay attention here. In our house there are many wooden things are there like bed, chair, table. We can count these things like 2 tables, 4 chairs. All these things are made up of wood. We can't count furniture, or we call them furniture, so we can't count them. We can't count furniture. Milk, rain. Yes, children, rain. We can't count rain. We can count raindrops, but we can't count rain. Gold, work, knowledge, time, smoke. All these words are uncountable nouns. And there are many countable and uncountable nouns are there, which we will learn further. Okay, children, take out page number 28, worksheet number 3, exercise A. State whether the highlighted nouns are countable or uncountable. Children, here the sentences are given, and in these sentences you have to identify the nouns, and if the noun is countable you have to write C, and if the noun is an uncountable noun, write U. See the first one. The children are playing in the rain. What is the noun here, children? The highlighted noun. Children. Is it countable or uncountable noun? Yes, it is a countable noun. So you will write C. The rest of the sentences you have to do by your own. And for exercise B, we will discuss quantifiers. Okay, children, let us know what are quantifiers. Children, words like much, many, few, little, some, all these words are quantifiers. But when we have to use these words, let's see, we use words like many, few, less with countable nouns to show quantity. Examples, there are 5 pencils in his compass box. Children, always first identify the noun given in the sentence. What is the noun here? Pencils. Can we count pencils? Yes. So, before this countable noun, I have written a number, that is 5. You can use many, you can use few also. Let's see the second one. There were a few people in the mall yesterday. What is the noun here, children? People. Yes, it is a countable noun, and before that countable noun, I have used words like a few. Quantifiers answer the questions how much or how many for the nouns. Children, you have to frame a question starting with how much or how many to identify that the noun is a countable noun or an uncountable noun. See, if I frame a question for this sentence, how many pencils are there in his compass box? I have framed a question starting with how many, and you will get the answer 5. There were a few people in the mall yesterday. If I frame a question starting with how many, so it will be like this. How many people were there in the mall yesterday? So answer is a few. So the words like a few, many, or any number used with countable noun are quantifiers. We use words like little, much with uncountable nouns to show quantity. Examples, there is a little water in the glass. Children, what is the noun here? Water. Yes, water is an uncountable noun. And before this uncountable noun, I have used words like a little. And if you want to frame a question starting with how much, it will be like this. How much water is there in the glass? And the answer is a little. See the second one. How much money do you have? What is the noun here, children? Money. Yes, money is an uncountable noun. And before this uncountable noun, I have used which quantifier? Much. And if you frame a question, yes, children, it is obviously a question itself. How much money do you have? So, you have to frame a question starting with how much for an uncountable noun and how many for countable nouns. Children, in this table, I have mentioned a few quantifiers which can be used with countable nouns, uncountable nouns, and with both of them. Let's see which quantifiers can be used with countable nouns. Many, a few, a number of, a large number of, several. Children, a number of means more than two but fewer than many or several. It means a large number of workers are still unemployed in India. A large number of means when it is difficult to count. For example, a large number of ants attacked on sugar. When it is difficult to count, we can use a large number of. And for uncountable nouns, the quantifiers are much, a little, a large quantity of, a large amount of, a plenty of. Children, a large quantity of. These quantifiers can be used with eatable items or with fluids, like a large quantity of water was wasted, or a large quantity of food was the given to the poor. A large amount of. A large amount of can be used with uncountable nouns, like a large amount of money was withdrawn. A plenty of. A plenty of means enough or more than enough. It's same as a large amount of. And these are the quantifiers which can be used with both countable nouns and uncountable nouns. All, enough, some, any, a lot of, most, more, less. Let's see few examples. Children, with these examples, you will be easily get to know that which quantifiers can be used with countable nouns and uncountable nouns. See the first one. I have many friends. Children, always identify the noun given in the sentence. Here the noun is friends. Yes, it is a countable noun, and before a countable noun you can use many, few, or any exact number. Like I have two friends. See the next one. Don't add too much oil. What is the noun here, children? Oil. Yes, it is an uncountable noun, and before an uncountable noun you can use much, little, or 2 spoons of oil, like this. Next, a few employees attended the meeting. What is the noun here, children? Employees. It is a countable noun, and before a countable noun you can use a few, many, several, like this. Next, put a little sugar in my coffee. Children, in this sentence there are two nouns. One is sugar, another is coffee, and both are uncountable nouns. But see this uncountable noun, sugar. Before this noun I have used quantifier a little. So before an uncountable noun you can use a little or an exact amount of sugar, like put 1 spoon of sugar in my coffee. Next, this newspaper has a large number of subscribers. Yes, here subscribers is a countable noun, and before that we have used a large number of. Next, he was given a large amount of money. Yes, money is an uncountable noun. So before that I have used quantifier a large amount of. And now see which are the quantifiers which can be used with both countable nouns and uncountable nouns. He has a lot of toys. Children, what is the noun here, children? Toys. Toys is a countable noun. And before that I have used quantifier a lot of. See the next one. I have a lot of homework. Children, homework is an uncountable noun, and before this an uncountable noun I have used a lot of. So this quantifier a lot of can be used with both, with countable nouns and uncountable nouns also. Next, some of the eggs were broken. What is the noun here, children? Eggs. And with this countable noun I have used the quantifier some. See the next one. She spilled some of her coffee. Children, coffee is an uncountable noun, and with this uncountable noun I have used some. So some can be used with both countable noun and uncountable nouns. Take out page number 28, worksheet number 3, exercise B. Use the correct words from the box to complete these sentences. Children, in this yellow box, words are given and these words are quantifiers. We already discussed what are quantifiers. See the first one. There were many tourists from Europe. Dash of them were from Russia. Children, can you identify the noun in this sentence? What is a noun? We are talking about tourists. Yes, and it is a countable noun. And for countable noun, which quantifier we will be using? I have taken here many. And rest of the sentences, try it. I will be sending you the notes. Take out page number 29, worksheet number 4, exercise A. Read these words aloud and note the sound of the highlighted letters. See the first one. The first word is raw. Children, in this word, the highlighted letters are O and W. And when you say this word raw, these highlighted letters give you the sound of O. Raw, O. Next, mouse. In this word, the highlighted letters are O and U. And when you say this word mouse, these highlighted letters give you the sound of ow, mouse. Next, coat. In this word, the highlighted letters are O and A. And when you say this word coat, these highlighted letters give you the sound of O, coat. And children, other words try to say aloud at home and note down the sound which these highlighted letters give. Exercise B. Read out these tongue twisters. Can you say these repeatedly and fast without making a mistake? First, he sells seashells by the seashore. Children, do try to play these tongue twisters with your family. Take out page number 30, worksheet number 5. You are the head of the culture society of your class. Design a poster inviting students, their parents, and the school staff for a Diwali celebration being organized by your class over the weekend. The poster should be attractive and have all the details, including the date, time, entry fee, if any, and activities. Children, you are the head boy of the culture society of your class. Culture society means where you share all the knowledge, beliefs, or values, and you have to design a poster. Or you can make an invitation card also for Diwali celebration, where you will be inviting all the students of your school, their parents, and the school staff. And that poster or that card should include all the details like date, time, or whatever activities you will be conducting on that day for Diwali celebration should be written on the card or on the poster. Children, you can take the help of any old card or any old invitation card if it is available at your home. See that card, go through that card, how it is written, and it will be easy for you to make this poster. So, I will be sending you the notes. Bye bye. Good day.